Chapter 1: The Humble Path of Insight. Yoshua Bengio, a leading mind in artificial intelligence, approaches wisdom as a lifelong practice and leadership as a service to learn. He often says that true wisdom comes from asking the right questions rather than holding all the answers. In his early years at the University of Quebec, Bengio spent long nights dissecting neural networks, yet he kept notebooks filled with reflections on how each discovery shaped his view of the world. A memorable story he shares is about the time he was asked to tutor a shy graduate student. Instead of offering solutions, Bengio asked, "What do you think is the core problem?" The student paused, then answered that they struggled with trust. Bengio concluded that a leader must first build trust before giving direction. This simple conversation illustrates his belief that wisdom is cultivated through curiosity and empathy. Motivational insight. Ask questions that challenge assumptions. Your leadership style becomes rooted in understanding rather than authority. Concrete example: the next time you lead a meeting, replace the directive, "We need to finish this," with, "What do we need to unlock to move forward?" Invite honest responses. The shift invites collaboration and signals respect for each voice. Key takeaway: wisdom starts with a question. Wise leadership follows by listening and learning from others. Like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflective question for you. Do you ask questions that uncover deeper truths in your team discussions? Chapter 2: Courage in the Face of Uncertainty. Bengio's second core principle is embracing uncertainty as a catalyst for growth. He once reflected on early challenges in deep learning, noting that the field was marked by what-ifs that many dismissed. Instead of shunning uncertainty, he embraced it as a playground for experimentation. In an interview, he claimed that the biggest breakthroughs arise when a leader is willing to fail openly. His story about developing the variational autoencoder illustrates this courage. At the time, the method was untested, and the academic community questioned its validity. Rather than giving up, Bengio set aside rigorous metrics and organized a small lab group to iterate continually. The outcome was a robust framework that many now use daily. His boldness taught his team that failure is an information source, not a verdict. Motivational insight. Risk is inevitable. The choice is whether you risk in blind spots or with informed curiosity. Leadership flourishes when uncertainty is tackled with resilience and transparency. Concrete example: identify a project where uncertainty is high. Instead of ignoring it, write down the possible outcomes, both positive and negative. Schedule regular check-ins to assess progress and adjust. Involve your team in this honest appraisal. The shared vulnerability strengthens cohesion. Key takeaway: in uncertainty lies opportunity. Lead with courage so that learning becomes the primary goal. Like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflective question for you. What uncertain project can you approach today with a mindset of experimentation? Chapter 3: The Ethic of Responsibility. Another cornerstone of Bengio's wisdom is the ethical framework guiding his leadership. He argues that technology must serve humanity, not just profit. In his 2017 interview, he declared that artificial intelligence is a tool that magnifies human values, urging leaders to ask, what values do we intend to amplify? This ethic becomes practice when leaders assess the social impact of every decision. A vivid example is his involvement in open-source initiatives for natural language processing. Bengio co-created a platform that democratizes AI tools, ensuring that researchers worldwide can build upon his work. By making knowledge accessible, he embodies a responsible leadership that gives back to the community. Motivational insight. The weight of decision is measured in the lives affected. Cultivate a habit of asking how your actions influence those around you, especially the marginalized. Concrete example: before rolling out a new feature, conduct a mini impact assessment. Interview a user from an underrepresented group, solicit their feedback, and adjust accordingly. Embed ethical checkpoints into your roadmap. Key takeaway: responsible leadership translates vision into value for all. Ask yourself how your choices echo in the broader world. Like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflective question for you. How can you incorporate a moral lens into your daily leadership decisions? Chapter 4: building a culture of curiosity. Bengio believes that curiosity should be the heartbeat of any organization. He recounts a time when he invited his peers from different disciplines, philosophy, linguistics, and engineering, to co-author a paper. The interdisciplinary dialogue sparked ideas that no single field could have produced alone. He calls this collaborative curiosity. Motivational insight. Curiosity dismantles silos, it turns knowledge into shared exploration. A wise leader creates spaces where questions are celebrated and answers are co-crafted. Concrete example, start a weekly knowledge share session. Ask each participant to present something new, an article, a concept, or a skill. Rotate the facilitator role so everyone practices articulating curiosity. Record takeaways and revisit them to observe growth over time. Key takeaway, a culture of curiosity fosters continuous learning and collective innovation. Nurture it by listening, asking, and modeling openness. Like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflective question for you. What step will you take today to invite curiosity into your team's routine? Chapter 5, The Roadmap to Wise Leadership. In closing, Bengio distills his wisdom into a practical framework. 1. Ask deep questions. 2. Embrace uncertainty. 3. Act ethically. 4. Nurture curiosity. Applying these principles transforms leaders from command and control figures into catalysts for growth. As you reflect on your own journey, ask how these steps align with your aspirations. Motivational insight. Every leader starts with a single decision to pivot from ego to service. Each choice rewires habits, influences outcomes, and shapes legacy. Commit to learning, listening, failing, and sharing. Your action today seeds a wiser tomorrow. Concrete example. Set a simple rule. Before every major decision, write down one question that probes the impact on your team, the environment, and the ultimate purpose. If the answer is uncertain, schedule a mini experiment to gather data. Key takeaway, wise leadership is not a fixed trait but a continual practice of thoughtful action. Embrace it and watch your influence grow. Like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflective question for you. What one question will you ask yourself when facing a pivotal leadership moment?